Early this past March, I had the wonderful opportunity to ride the new Ibis Ritmo a few weeks before it was released to the public, and I've just flown down to Los Angeles for the Riding LA video. And I'm down there with Logan Nelson, who I flew in from St. Louis, Missouri, and we're meeting up with John Watson, the owner of the Radavist and an amazing photographer. And day one hadn't gone that great. We spent most of the day helping Logan get a new cell phone at a Verizon store, and then we got a couple of shots up near Thousand Oaks, but I wasn't feeling so good that first day. Minimal sleep, kind of stressed out trying to make this video happen. The bike was still pretty new to me. But here we were, day two. John just met up with us, and he's taken us to one of his favorite local spots. And we know we have like an hour-long pedal to get up to the lookout. It's a pretty substantial climb. And he mentions, hey, I know we just started pedaling, but right here in this little oak tree grove, there's some kind of cool jumps down here. Just check it out real quick, guys. So we follow John's lead, and we pop into this little tree grove, and there's a couple little jumps, did a few photos, did like a little video on the small jumps, but I was looking for something a little bit bigger, a little bit more like exciting. And I noticed there's this oak tree that has kind of the trunk splits just around shoulder height into two separate trunks. And it looked to me like you could kind of bump jump and land with the rear tire in that sort of saddle, that crotch between the two trunks. And then you could pedal kick out to this branch that kind of extended out at just the right angle. Probably be able to get out to that branch, cruise up it just a little bit, and then hop back down to the earth below. And it would be this really cool trick that would combine, you know, a little bit of motion and fluidity with some trials. And it was just, I thought it was so cool. John thought it was a crazy idea, and it kind of opened his eyes up a little bit to how I'm thinking when I'm making these videos. And I tried it, and I got into the saddle of the tree, and I couldn't believe it. It was like, you know, this might be workable. And so probably a dozen more times, I kept trying it and getting closer and closer, making the jump out to the branch, and I'm just getting more and more excited. But at the same time, I'm pretty nervous. If this pedal kick out to the tree branch is at all offline, and my front tire misses where I need it to land, I'm gonna go straight to my face, at that point, probably 8 feet down to the ground behind the tree. And that would probably end our shoot right then and there. And we did not have nearly enough footage from day one to really substantiate an entire video. I kept trying it, and then after I think about a dozen tries, I had to throw in the towel. It was just too many risks. We didn't have enough footage in the bank to afford to try something like that a lot more and really start sending it. So pushed on and decided that, hey, look, if time allows, we can always come back here. And sure enough, the next 2 days were awesome. We got some great footage. But I kept, like, this log ride, tree ride thing, it just stayed in the back of my mind, and I thought it would be so cool to pull that thing off. On the last day down there, on Thursday, our flight out was Thursday afternoon, so Thursday morning, I decided, look, let's just bet all of our cards on that tree ride. Let's drive back over to the tree ride, hike in there, and let's just focus on the tree ride. Let's make it happen. And we did that. We got there, got in there, found it, and I started just doing it and kind of dissecting why it wasn't working, why I couldn't pull it off. The consistent issue I kept running into is that trying to do the pedal kick on the 29er Enduro long travel bike from that little crotch of the tree, and the branch we're landing on, it was like a full-on hill. It probably would have been like a 20% grade. It was a lot steeper than it looked, but I kept trying it over and over. I think I probably tried it close to 100 times. Fell on my back, fell on my side, smashed both my shoulders, my elbows. I don't know if it was a mental block or if I just am not good enough to do it. I don't know. But we had to just go away from it. We had to leave and go home. I found one jump to do on the way back to the car to at least not be flying home on such a downer note. It didn't even make it in the video, but I wanted to leave having done at least something that day. But since then, I kept thinking about this still to this day, and I really want to learn how to do my pedal kicks that much further. I need to clear, like, I can usually get 4 feet out on a good pedal kick and up maybe 18 inches if I'm really feeling it. I need to go like 6 feet out and up like 24 inches. That's hard to do on an enduro bike. It's super frustrating to know there's something out there that's that close to being doable and that cool, but I can't do it. But that's also a really cool energy that I've been trying to push back into improving my own skill set. So I failed, I didn't pull it off, but I so want to learn how to do that move better. And that one stunt's gonna keep me practicing those pedal kicks, who knows for how long. If you like this video, click that subscribe button below and share in the comments below what kind of stunts have you been working towards and have you not been able to pull off.